This is the Variety Show 2024. Today's celebrity breakdown will be someone who's dead, which is Osama Bin Laden, the mastermind of the September 11th attacks in '01. And so I don't know where to start with Osama Bin Laden. Um, so, first of all, I think it was going back to the first Bush when we had the whole Saddam Hussein um, Desert Storm when we went to Saudi Arabia over there. That's what set him off. Our involvement with Saddam Hussein, going back to the Bushes, the first Bush and then the second Bush more, that's really what set him off. Um, that our involvement in those countries in the Middle East. And then he started, and that goes back to 1990 and 1991. And then he started planning and plotting revenge on the United States and the West. And that's really what got him in that direction, that he started planning attacks on the United States. And so Bin Laden, first of all, like, I think you could say, what was going on in his head that caused him to have that line of thinking. And you could say that he was just the culture he grew up in. He was indoctrinated into thinking the way that he was thinking, that he needed to attack to get revenge, and so forth. Just saying he was indoctrinated into that kind of thinking, to hate uh, uh, the United States and to hate the West generally, and his whole religion and the culture he grew up in. That he was a victim of indoctrination. That he was, but I think that does not excuse him for what he did. It was the wrong way to go about it. If he really felt, or if Bin Laden really felt that way, there's a lot of other ways he could have gone about it rather than kill 3,000 people. Like, there's other things he could have done to get, to make it known or to make a statement that he had a problem with U.S. policy. And so I think, he could, he wasn't intelligent. He was stupid. I mean, the way that he went about it. And and I don't, and then, of course, when Barack Obama was in office, he got taken out. He got taken out in Afghanistan, and they took him out in 2011. Was when they took him out, and so we're talking about someone that's dead, past tense. I mean, we're talking about someone that's dead, and when he or if he faced judgment when he died back in 2011, when Bin Laden met his creator, like, I have no idea if just like we don't know about Adolf Hitler, we don't know about any or Saddam Hussein or any wicked person. Like, we don't know what happened, but I mean, I don't think the Lord said to Bin Laden, "Oh, that's okay, because I understand that you grew up in that and you got indoctrinated." And I mean, I'm just guessing that the Lord did not excuse him for his mistake. That he's probably down in hell, uh, burning and rotting down in hell. That's just a guess. I'm just guessing. I can't know for sure where he is, but my guess is, that he's probably down in hell burning, because I don't think the Lord excused him for what he did, saying that Bin Laden was just indoctrinated to hate, and his religion and Islam and extremism and all that culture, and the way he got into influences, and however he grew up, and whoever his parents was, and whoever was born into that line of thinking, just like any other thing in the Middle East, Hamas, Hezbollah, ISIS, Al Qaeda, all of them. I mean, I don't think the Lord excused him. So I think that's where he is. He's probably right next door to Adolf Hitler's jail cell in hell. And at the end of the day, I mean, we're talking about someone that's dead since 2011. But at the end of the day, my opinion of him, this is just my opinion, is I think, Osama bin Laden is a jerk. He's an absolute jerk, because he went about it the wrong way, even if you could say, he just didn't know any better, that he got indoctrinated into that line of thinking. Bin Laden is a jerk. If he was intelligent, he could have sorted it out. He could have sorted out his head and his thoughts by um, trying to learn more about what was upsetting him. Um, he could have gone on social media and he could have started some organization to try to sort out his problems with U.S. policy or whatever he was upset about that caused him to turn into like the worst terrorist in the history of the world. So that's just my assessment. The Variety Show 2024.